Alrighty everyone, welcome to another video. This is my July wrap-up and August TBR. July was a crazy month. It felt super quick, but also very long. I moved into a new house this month, our first home ever. First home that we've bought, and it was just a crazy time. A lot going on, but I still managed to actually read a lot. Better than the past 2 months actually, which is crazy to me because how in the world did I find time to read? I really don't know. Anyways, let's just get into it. So the first book I read in July was A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow. It's definitely like a book that I picked up because it's so beautiful. But I didn't really like it. I gave it 2 stars. I think it was just kind of very scattered and all over the place. In my opinion, I've seen a lot of people like it and love it. And I've also seen a lot of people kind of feel the same way I do. Like, it's just kind of a mess. I say that in the kindest way possible, but it just really wasn't for me. I don't think the current events and current topics were, I think they were very well done, but I don't think it mixed with the fantastical elements that this book had. Yeah, I don't know, it just wasn't my cup of tea, but I do like the important topics it talked on. Those are really good and well done too. The next book I read in July was Starsight by Brandon Sanderson, the sequel to Skyward, which you all know I absolutely adored. Love that book. My friend let me borrow her copy so I could read it, and I gave this one 4 stars. I really liked it still. I don't like it as much as the first book. The plot and adventure just wasn't as not top notch, but like high intensity as the first one to me. I really liked the academy aspect in the first book, and I think I missed it in this one. I just missed all those friendships and the atmosphere, but I still really liked it. It was really good still. 4 stars. I love Spensa. I love Mbot. It's really good, but it also leaves you with a lot of questions of like, what in the world is going to happen next. So I'm very excited for the 3rd book. I hope there's a 3rd book. I actually have no idea, but I hope it's coming because I need more of this world. It's so good. If you haven't picked up Skyward yet, please do. It's so good. The next book I finished in July was Starfish by Akemi Dawn Bowman, and this quickly became one of my all-time favorite books. It is beautiful. 5 out of 5 stars. It just touches on so many important things, especially like parental and family relationships go. I think a lot of people deal with this, like the topics in this book. A lot of people deal with it more than you think they would. Like, more people go through this kind of thing in this book, and it's really good. It's about Kiko, and Kiko is wanting to get into this school, this art school, and she finds out she doesn't make it in, so she's having to deal with that rejection and figuring out what she's gonna do next. And she meets she meets up with another, I don't want to spoil it. I don't know what's in the synopsis. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but just know you have to read this book. It's amazing. It will make you cry. It's beautiful, so good. More people need to read it because it's absolutely amazing. And I have a vlog on it too, so you can watch that if you want to know more about it and more about my feelings. I picked it up based on Books with Chloe's recommendation, and it's amazing. The next book, probably one of my favorites this month, was Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. Riley Sager is the best thriller author the best thriller author, and that's just that. Lisa Jewell is a close second for me. I love her, but this is so good. Now that I'm making this video, like right now, I think I've decided this is my favorite one by him. It's different, but also similar. Like, all of his books are similar, but they're all so very different from each other. So I really liked this one. I'm sure everyone has heard about it and knows about it, and it's 5 stars. I mean, it's so good. I'm sure you know everything about it at this point. Paranormal, but how much paranormal? What's true, what's not true? A haunted house, a family secret. It really doesn't get much better than this. It is so good. And this is a library copy, and I only own one of his books, and I need to own all of them because they're all so good and they're all my favorite thrillers, so I really need them. Alright, so now we're getting into what I read for the reading rush. I'm gonna put my coffee down. So I also have I have daily vlogs on this experience, so I'm just gonna quickly go through all these books. The first one I attempted to read was Zone 1. DNF'd it at 50 pages. Not good. And then I read Sheets, the graphic novel. I gave that one 4.5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was really cute. The artwork is really adorable and colorful, and it's just a very cute little graphic novel. Also, I read The Vacation by T.M. Logan. I was sent an advanced copy of this. I gave this one 3 stars. Again, you can go watch my daily vlogs on it, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but pretty decent. Alright, the next book I read for the reading rush was, I just hit myself in the face, Stardust by Neil Gaiman. I gave this one 4 stars. I really liked it. It reads like a fairy tale, so if you want like a very like fairy tale like story, I would definitely recommend this one. It's really good and just a lot of fun. And the next book I read for the reading rush is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I really like this one. 4 out of 5 stars. It's very unique. Like, there's nothing like it that I've ever read. I really want to continue on in the series. I think the rest of the books are going to be really good. I did listen to it halfway on audio, some on like some physical, and I think physically reading was what I needed to do the whole time, just so I could have like, you know, understand it more and kind of get a better grip of the characters, because I was a little confused the whole time of like who's what, where this person belongs, etc. So again, you can find more about this in my vlogs. Then I read The Test, which is the shortest book I've ever read. I'm sure of it. I gave this one 5 stars. It's so strange. Like, I don't know how else to describe it other than it's a very interesting and unique book. If you like psychology, please read this. If you like psychology, you will love this book. Love it. But yeah, it's about a British citizenship test and a family. Well, the father's taking it, but it has to do with this family, so y'all need to read it because it's really weird, and also it makes you really think about some choices that you would make. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Then I read a book on librofm. If you guys have not heard about librofm by now, it is an audiobook service that you can have, and it basically, it's different than Audible because it supports your local bookstore or local bookstores. So you have the option to choose a specific bookstore, like maybe one that's in your area, or you can just buy from like independent bookstores all over. So basically you're supporting them while still getting to listen to your audiobooks. So this is how I listened to The Only Good Indians, and I really enjoyed it. I think the app is very well laid out. I know it's like such a minor detail, but I really liked how it was laid out. It's very simplistic, to the point, and easy. I mean, that's just all I need. I just need to quickly go to my book, plus press play and listen. So, The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones, I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. It's extremely weird and good. There's some points in the story, like the reason I'm not rating it higher is that at some points I was just kind of like, it kind of dragged just a little, just a tiny bit, but I still really like it. It's probably like the weirdest book I've ever read, hands down. Like, it's just super strange, but really good. It's very gory, so if you like, you know, slash thrillers, slash books, is that the right word? Like, you know, like killing, like slasher, something like that. Anyways, that specific genre, if you like that, you'll love this book. It's just really weird and really good, so please go read it. It just came out. I would recommend the audiobook. It's really good. The narrator is very good. So yes. And then the last book I read this month is Saga Volume 1. I've heard literally everyone talk about this graphic novel series, and yeah, everyone is right. It's really good. I definitely would say it's for a mature audience, an older audience. There is a lot of scenes, and it's definitely not for the young crowd, but still really good. Very cute characters. It's funny, like I would laugh out loud at it because it was just cracking me up. Alright, very quickly, let's add up all of these pages I read, see how many pages I read this month. I feel like it's going to be a lot because I know during the reading rush I read like over 1,000 pages just in that week. Also wanted to quickly mention that I am currently reading The Loop by Ben Oliver. I am 90 pages into it. I really like it. I just haven't had a lot of time this past couple days to finish it because I've been listening to something, or I just haven't been physically reading. So that comes out to be 3,656 pages that I read this month. That's literally insane. That's so many pages. But yeah, so I read a total of 11 books. My favorite books I read this month would be Starsight, Starfish, Home Before Dark, Stardust I really liked, Red Rising I really liked, and The Only Good Indians I really liked. I think those are some that I'm going to remember. Even though the test I gave 5 stars, it's just so like quick and to the point that it's not going to be one of my favorites, but I did really enjoy it. Like as far as like a short book goes, fantastic. So yeah, those are some of my favorite books I read this month. I think my number 1 would be, honestly, I'd probably have to say Starfish. It was just so good, like amazing. All right, now very quickly we're gonna do my August TBR. I'm keeping it short because I'm participating in Summer Ween that Olivia Reads Latte and Gabby Reads are hosting at the end of August. So I'm gonna make a separate TBR video for that, and I have a few books that I am planning on reading for that, and I wanna, you know, dedicate another video to those books. So I only have a couple books that I'm putting on my TBR. I kind of want to leave August to be more of like a mood reading month. I think I need that. So I do have 3 books that I am 100% going to get to this month, like no question about it. So the first one I'm going to mention is A Court of Wings and Ruin. I'm finally going to finish the series. Olivia and I are going to be reading it together again. We've read the whole trilogy so far together, so we just need to finish, and I'm gonna finish it, I promise. But if you don't know anything about it, it's about Feyre. Feyre finds herself in a fairy world that she gets taken away to, and it's about her life dealing with being in a fairy world, being a mortal. So it's really interesting. This is the 3rd book. I can't tell you anything about it because it'll spoil everything quickly. So yeah, I'm sure you guys have all read this by now, but I'm getting to it this month. I'm doing it, I'm finishing it, so then I can get to this baby. I'm very like weird about that. Like I want to read the Court of Thorns and Roses series before I get to that baby. So the next book I want to read in August is Beach Read. My friend Renee kindly sent this to me as like a late birthday present. She's someone I met on Instagram. So sweet. I love her dearly. She is just the kindest person ever, and she surprised me and sent me a bunch of books for my birthday, which is so sweet. Even though my birthday was in April, she wasn't on Instagram at the moment, and I just thought it was so kind for her to go out of her way and still like send me a birthday present. That really made me smile. So I want to read Beach Read before summer ends, and in my opinion August is like the end of summer to me, so I want to read one more like summer beachy read before the end. And I haven't really read any summer like books, so yeah, I'm excited for this. I've heard everyone loves it, and I want a cute little contemporary romance, and I can usually fly through these, so yes. Alright, the last book I am going to tell you about on my August TBR is going to be The House in the Cerulean Sea. Everyone has absolutely raved about this book, and so I definitely caved and bought it. I had to. I mean, first of all, the cover is stunning, and everyone has said that it's their favorite book of the year, so I had to read it because I have to know what everyone's talking about. I'm a 7. I have to know what's going on. FOMO is something that I have, being a 7. So yes, I had to know what all this book was about. So I'm very excited for these 3 books. Again, like I said, I have other books I plan on reading in August, but I'm gonna make another video based on that. So yes, I am super excited for August. I just feel like it's gonna be a good month. I have, you know, a great feeling about it. So thanks guys for watching. Let me know what you plan on reading in August, and what was your favorite book of July? I'm very curious. So with that being said, have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching this video, and make sure you guys subscribe so you can see all my other videos, and have a wonderful day. Bye.